And now we get you the special edition on IPL, where my colleague Karishma is going to be getting you all the updates, news, reviews and previews from the world of IPL. Well, Karishma is joining me live right now. Good morning, Karishma. Despite Virat Kohli being in a good form, the Royal Challengers Bangalore couldn't make it to the playoffs. That is going to be a disappointment for the RCB supporters.
Well, it's absolutely, Samya. It is going to be a huge disappointment for all Royal Challengers Bangalore fans, because once again they have been knocked out before the playoff stage. And yesterday it was a do-or-die match for Royal Challengers Bangalore versus Gujarat Titans. Virat Kohli in sublime form, getting to his second consecutive century in the IPL. Bangalore posting a total of 197, but then came in apprentice Shubman Gill, who scored 104, not out to ensure that Gujarat were on the winning side and they beat Bangalore by 6 wickets. But this is going to be a huge win for Gujarat Titans coming into the qualifier 1, and we very importantly now have the top 4 of IPL 2023. Qualifier 1 is of course going to be Gujarat Titans versus Chennai Super Kings, and the eliminator is going to be Lucknow Super Giants and Mumbai Indians. So clearly the top 4 has been marked, and this week becomes very important for all IPL fans. We do have Dia in the newsroom to talk to us about how Shubman Gill and Virat Kohli's respective centuries sent social media into a tizzy, and all the former greats of the game could not stop praising these two cricketers. Dia, over to you.
So it was the master and the apprentice who managed to, impress the fans with their respective centuries. So this time, the social media was, of course, buzzing. We witnessed a meme fest as RCB has been ruled out, is out of this tournament. But the iconic players, they are always in awe, and they are always, supportive of the young talents, and that's what we witnessed on Twitter this time. Saurav Ganguly, he was in praise of Shubman Gill, as he said that what talent this country produces. Shubman Gill, wow. 2 stunning knocks in 2 halves. IPL, what standards in the tournament? #BCCI. But AB de Villiers, he was upset with RCB's loss, as he said, a tough pill to swallow. Well tried, RCB. Shubman Gill and the Titans simply too good today. Also, Irfan Pathan made a great prediction that the guy who will score 10,000 IPL runs back-to-back 100 for elegant Shubman Gill. In fact, Bollywood superstar Ranveer Singh was also in all praise for Shubman Gill, as he said that unbelievable batting from Shubman Gill. What resolve, superstar in the making indeed. So yes, the iconic players were in awe of Shubman Gill, but respect for Virat Kohli as well, as he turned up for the team when they needed him the most. But the results obviously didn't go in the way of Bangalore. And now let's talk about some stats also. Some interesting records that were broken. So now with this century, Virat Kohli has become the highest century maker in the IPL history, with 7 IPL centuries. Also, a partnership of 939 runs is what we witnessed between the Ink Boys, as they are popularly known as now, Virat Kohli and Faf du Plessis, which is the highest ever in the history of IPL, and it actually joined most along with AB de Villiers and Virat Kohli. They also had a 939 run partnership back in 2016, and now in 2023 it's Faf du Plessis and Virat Kohli. And now Shubman Gill, he has crossed that 600 run mark. In fact, now he stands at 730 runs in the IPL season, and with that he is the youngest under 25 to reach the 700 run mark. So a lot of records were also were broken, but with 2 matches still to go, let's see if he can grab the orange cap as well or not.
Well, yes, absolutely. We will have to wait and see for that. But moving on, talking about Delhi Capitals, they of course have been knocked out of the tournament. They lost their last match versus Chennai Super Kings. But the head coach, Ricky Ponting, is positive about next season and says that the team is going to improve and come back next season for its fans. Listen in.
Boys, I'll probably have a bit more to say when we get back to the function. I would think so. Just to wrap things up on on today more than the season. I'll talk about the season when we get back to the hotel, but I think just a disappointing end to what's been a pretty disappointing season for the whole group, the playing group, the coaching group. But to be totally honest, I think if we look back from when we started to where we finished, we just purely and simply haven't quite been good enough. And as a coaching group, that's a pretty tough pill to swallow, because it's my responsibility along with the other guys to try and bring peak performance out in this group of players, and we haven't been quite able to do that through the course of this season. So I think as a whole, we all need to take responsibility for the output that's happened, what's happened over the last couple of months. We need to take it on the chin. We need to all of us need to look at ourselves and look at ways that we can get better and improve, and hopefully next year we're all back here doing the same thing again. Because that, as I say again tonight, like my philosophy with these franchises is to try and keep as many people together as possible and build a real solid core of people around our group, whether that's players or staff or whatever it might be. There's two change rooms man of the match that I think need recognition from the game tonight. One was a bloke that sat out for the last 6 or 7 weeks and hasn't got an opportunity to play. Chet and Zakaria, where I thought you were outstanding, mate, in the game. And Davey topped off a pretty good season for the Delhi Capitals. Obviously, clearly our leading run scorer, led well from the front, so well done on another good performance.
Mumbai Indians fans are one very loyal group of fans. Their admiration, their love for the players is something that is second to none. Listen in as Mumbai Indians Fulton expresses its love for the team.
हर किसी का एक तरीका होता है गेम के लिए तैयार होने का. आप लोगों का व्हाट इज योर शेड्यूल लाइक ऑन अ मैच डे 7:30 PM मैच डे? Do you have something in particular that you do? You wear these two jerseys irrespective of what the thing is?
मतलब ये तो mandatory, like we are in these jerseys only. But I guess this time तो दोपहर का मैच है ना, 3:30 बजे. 3:30 बजे. Yes. I guess एक दिन पहले से अपना प्रेशर चालू, रात को नींद आएगा नहीं, मतलब कल क्या होने वाला है. And we schedule वानखड़े 2 घंटे पहले पहुंचना है, बिकॉज वी एंजॉय द वाइब आउट देयर. लास्ट टाइम जब हम लोग गए थे तो लिटरली लोग ढोल ताशा लेके आए थे right around the gate and people were dancing. It's like a मिसल किसी की बारात जा रही है भाई. It's a festival. I mean वानखड़े is something सबको विटनेस करना ही चाहिए. तो वो जाएंगे 2 घंटे पहले, देखेंगे माहौल, देखेंगे एंड देन फिर वो चालू हो जाएगा.
And no matter how many times you go, you're still mesmerized as soon as you enter it. Like,
yeah. Every time I enter वानखड़े I'm like oh wow. Every time I'm like मुझे ये कैप्चर करना है. 10वीं बार देख रहा हूँ.
Same photo 10 बार है.
But you discover something new every time you go to the Wankhede Stadium.
I discover different types of fans यार. I mean जो कभी यंग फैंस आ जाते हैं, कभी ओल्ड आंटियां आ जाती है, वो लाइक बहुत अपने एवरी टाइम एंथुसियाज्म के साथ दे लाइक कि आज मुंबई जीतेगी. मैं बोला क्या बात कर रहे हो.
एवरी टाइम आई गो देयर इज अ थिंग कि बस अभी मैच, ये तो एकदम सेकंड लास्ट मैच है, ये तो लास्ट मैच है, इसके बाद कब तक मैच देखने नहीं मिलेगा. तो देयर इज दैट आल्सो यार, खत्म ना हो आईपीएल.
And it's not only outside Wankhede, inside Wankhede, outside me. I was there at the flash mob and you saw me dancing there.
Well, that's all we have time for at this moment. It's back to Samya in the studio for more news and updates.
Well, thank you, Karishma, for getting us all the updates, news, views and reviews from the world of IPL. We shall come back to you for more updates on what's awaited in the IPL season this year.